looking like they waiting on the retro. Sixes. I feel special. Resale and I never pay retail.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up a great Sunday of football. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. They begin with a run by Davis. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. To throw on second down is Newton. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And some room to work. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big-time play there for the Texans. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
What will mine do?
Now a first down throw for Newton. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jay Ajayi, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Elliott now to kick this one away.
I'm still lost. I'm trying to see what's going on.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
He say he tried to, what, he sent that man some weed or something? The police came.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Detroit! Now on On second down, this is Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak. Got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
That's their focus.
Here we go. Great.
I ain't lost. You talking like the motherfucker listening to your ass.
On second down, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Moncrief. And that's caught inside the 30.
Why did receiver have 8
receptions
for 298 yards?
Huge play there for Houston. 54 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. A first down carry for Davis. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions and not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know some big guy? We're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
What they got to do when going to California? What happened with one month?
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he slings one that's incomplete. Virgil Green is tied in, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all.
But he sent him some money and bring him shit his own.
Yeah. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Detroit! Detroit!
Play action. Now it's Allen. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. In for the score. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Little Larry all over the place.
Right. You cover everybody.
He got the motherfucker play by play.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
What he trying to gank the man or he set the man over the police?
You can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Fielded about a yard deep. A nice little juke. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
That's what happens when you try to handle business.
He'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Gun. Right to the 3.
Here's Newton now on second down.
One month I sent that nigga some bread on block.
Deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
What you think, he them people or something? I'll put it past now one of them niggas.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Do something. 8.
So you really got me lost now. Niggas like...
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That ain't got shit to do with him if we just saying it's all bad, especially if we ain't mention that man name.
They go play action here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
What?
Detroit!
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 65 yards.
Who you playing,
The
Logan?
Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Ain't nobody play no playoff games yet. You play Ace.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
What up?
Here we go. Blue 90.
They get it to him running left. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Oh, so murder ended up getting that forced win, huh? What? Who said that? Let me see. talking all that hip shit, nigga. I just hit him up in the groovy, nigga.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout.
Shit,
They'll
come
have
on.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and
Right,
goal.
huh?
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Motherfucker was fucking with the Birds all season so far. Well, at least since about week 6.
Here's again to Davis. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
Who, me?
It's a
I
6-yard
got the
gain
Bears
on the
in my
ground, and that'll
league.
make it 2nd and 4.
In one of my leagues.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
And what happened to One Mind Kings League?
On 2nd down, Davis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this 1st half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
20. 8. Right there to 3.
Throwing again. Newton. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. Over. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Houston.
You a lie.
Dante Moncrief with touchdown number
Bill
8
McGee was
on
supposed to be the best when he was
and
with
the
the Wizards.
Texans are in for 6.
My mama.
Elliott now to have the extra point.
Shit, he didn't do shit with the Warriors either. But he was a big motherfucker.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7.
Block. Come on, man. I ain't saying
Elliott now
that. See, y'all niggas retarded and ain't listening. But Javale McGee, listen, Lillard. He's supposed to bend the shit coming into the league, bro. He just was a big, complete.
Through an
Alright, I'm
opening,
done talking
and
about it,
there
man.
he goes. Past the 20. And they will score.
That's what I'm
It's a
saying. That's what I'm telling you.
Touchdown.
I know.
Colby
Right,
Lisenby
but coming into
with
the
a
league,
return of 102 yards.
Coming into the league,
and the
man,
Jaguars are
he
within
was
an
highly
extra
scouted,
point of tying this one
talented,
up.
man. He's supposed to do some shit with the Wizards, is what I'm saying.
Extra point now by Boswell.
I know, but I ain't get them together, nigga. They motherfucking got him a ring, nigga.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And we
Man,
got a tie game here.
That nigga was on his way out the league when he went to Golden State.
Who was that?
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they show
me. I can tell you some shit about UCLA you'll never know nothing about.
Back at his own 19-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Motherfucking 1995, nigga. Motherfucking Tyus Edney. Ed O'Bannon, Charles O'Bannon. Fuck Missouri up when Mizzou was winning. Nigga Tyus Edney took it full court, 3 seconds. Laid it up and beat us in the tournament, in the NCAA tournament.
To throw on 2nd down.
You remember the O'Bannon twins? I know you know those Ed O'Bannon and Charles O'Bannon.
And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
So in the
second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that.
I ain't telling you what I heard, I'm telling you what I know. I'm
a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
7, 8, 9 years old.
I know when I was a kid, I got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
You can't tell me shit about shit.
Come on now. Do something.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton. That is hauled in
My
by
fault,
Austin Hooper. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A nice gain of 21 yards. Newton now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
I had to deliver that motherfucking pan and rice. I had that pan and special fried block.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
You already know.
Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw on 2nd down. Newton. Throw right side, complete to Williams. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. Newton now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run forward with Davis. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
To throw is Newton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans have broken the tie.
What y'all playing, a team game?
For the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And nowhere to go. He'll make it back only to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room
though,
to work with.
like for us, even though he was bullshitting you want to know where he played his best basketball at? I just thought about
muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Hear me? Nigga, the Denver Nuggets, nigga.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
No,
No gain on the
I said that he was bullshitting, but that's where he played his best basketball. Besides the bullshitting, Larry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't understand that neither.
Back around his goal line. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Of course, he was balling with Golden State. That's all you got to do is be big with them niggas. They throwing alley-oops all day, all type of shit.
Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 95 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Boswell good with the extra point.
I'm straight with Golden State on my play.
As we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started.
I did it to see what they were going to do, but they ain't even give me no option to decline it or nothing. Them motherfuckers just popped up. Oh, you
7 yards deep.
Fuck.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy.
My mama, nigga, I was with OKC, nigga. We won 11 in a row, nigga. We was on the come up.
Touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing.
I told him when I first put the thing in, I thought they was going to give me an option. You know, I just pressed it to see what was up. I thought they was going to give me an option block before I left. But once it went through, they just automatically put me on there. They ain't give me no chance to be like, nah. No, that's what I'm saying. We man, would you niggas listen? It took 5 games for the trade. It took 5 games for the trade to go through.
Oh, he got position on him and he pulls it in.
29-4.
We won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
I just told you, bum man.
With just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Little Larry talking all that goofy shit. I told his ass the other day. I told his ass.
20.
Nigga, I ain't know how it was gonna work. Nigga, that's my first time doing that shit. Nigga, you know how that shit go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's gonna be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. Cam trying to rally his guys to the line as quick as he can. Throwing is Newton, escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
No, nigga.
A good chance.
You know how that shit go. That's the team that was the interest. And then I pressed it.
3rd and 3.
Let's see what my agent was gonna say. But shit, that nigga ain't never get back at me.
That's good. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Man, fuck the Warriors.
4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Texans.
They ain't had no interest in me. I just told you the team that had interest in me, my nigga.
Gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great
job. And I ain't know how that goes. So, like, by them having interest on me, I clicked on it and see what the fuck my agent was talking about.
This second quarter. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. Now a play fake here on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Watching that, Barney! Barney! Gun! 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 Gun!
From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to float this one deep right side. Break into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he will score. It's a touchdown.
Nigga, motherfucker fool anyway for shit, trying to spend your Christmas money right before Christmas to re-up.
And take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up
Fuck,
for
bro,
it and come down with it,
shit, I'd have had to blow that money and then try to bounce back after that. I ain't even
you
stuck.
wanted a little bit
I
more
got my
tuck
Christmas shit
and went
done.
the other direction.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch
Right
our
around,
breath
bro.
as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan
Shit, nigga, I'd have went to him short. Hey, man, I need the hose.
Out come the Jaguars
Got my
now as he'll
Christmas
go on
shit done.
offense first here in this third quarter. They're down in
Niggas
this
just
game. A
had a
chance for
front
the
of niggas
offense,
something.
though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the
Go
first
back to
half,
the
you're
store.
scripting
That nigga
12
need
to
to go to
16.
the store.
I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends
Block
are
him
created
average
equal.
14 points in 10 minutes.
Got the completion,
You're 10
but he's
minutes
not
a
one of the
game,
more
give you
dynamic
14
guys in
points.
the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Yeah.
Over!
14 in 10 minutes. I'm only getting 10 minutes.
Allen throwing on second down. He's going to loft one deep left
shooting
side
go up.
here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away.
I've been gluing their ass in the paint, though. See, my number one skill is three-point shooting, and my second
This
skill is
offense in
driving and
desperate
finishing.
need of a conversion
I'll
as
be
they
laying
come
it up like a
third
motherfucker on them
down.
little niggas.
Gun! 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 Gun!
Allen from the
He got
gun
like
on
6'6",
third down
6'7".
toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46.
Gun! 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 Gun!
Now Allen again. Rolling to it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14.
Gun! 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 Watching that, Barney! Barney!
On second down, here's Allen. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
To the air, Allen. And incomplete here on third down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken around the 12. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
The Warriors still ain't hard to play against them back in like 2K12, what was that now, like 2K13. Shit, when LeBron was on Miami, that was the hardest motherfucking team to play against.
Give him 30 yards there.
Miami Heat.
Last play, he's now up over that 300-yard
mark. I'm saying that year,
it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense.
You just know Mario Chalmers, but you don't know he was motherfucking all defensive and all that old shit. That's what you don't know. I ain't talking about that. You talking about one player and I'm just
to throw on 2nd down. Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Frank Clark.
That's what you young niggas fail to realize, man. That's
a very good point.
It's 1,000 niggas. No, I'm saying it's 1,000 niggas. It's 1,000 niggas can't get checked in the NBA. One-on-one. Come on, that ain't the.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
So KD can stop LeBron. Thank you, though. That's all. I'm just saying.
Now Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
All this shit sounds good. All this shit sounds good as a motherfucker today.
But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Who?
His first punt, 45
you know why he?
So
that's why he tied with the same amount of rings.
And he didn't
you sound stupid as well. You know why? You know why, nigga.
Into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again.
And got their ass beat by who?
Certainly needing to avoid what happened
Miami Heat. Miami Heat.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Allen will try again on 2nd down. And his pass incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
You talking about them? I'm talking about nigga Kevin Durant had Golden State beat. Him and Westbrook had them beat. Nigga, if he'd stayed in OKC, I don't think Golden State would be as good as they is now. Is what the fuck I'm telling you. They had Golden State beat.
Throwing his on 3rd. Looking for Green.
They had Golden State beat, nigga. Everybody know that.
Eric Kendricks and his guys are going to take over.
Right. They was down 3-1 and came back and put their ass out.
6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
OKC had Golden State 3 games to 1, nigga, and blew it.
I'm also wondering Is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the raw for sure.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
No, the only thing is now he got to step up because he ain't got the KB and shit
gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
James Harden ain't shit if he got traded. Come on now, state your facts, nigga. It do matter, nigga, if they traded him, he ain't had no decision.
It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 2 now.
Hey, right. Little Larry sounds stupid. If they knew that, nigga, they'd have kept him. If he was playing at the NBA,
until the coaches get upset about the
no,
play we just saw.
He was coming off the bench. Listen. I'm on mommy, he was coming off the bench, nigga. Right, listen, little Larry. Listen. You talking about a 6-man? You talking about a 6-man of the year versus an MVP? The fuck is you talking about, nigga? That ain't the same. He was coming off the bench. Yeah, he was 6-man. He could have been a 6-man, but he wasn't playing in no MVP of the whole NBA. Is what the fuck I'm saying, nigga. If he was doing that, they'd have kept him.
Newton on first down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6.
Self-promotion, man. You talking about self-promotion.
That was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
That man was coming off. He was in the run. They was talking about 6-man of the year awards back then. They weren't talking about no MVP. And nobody know that nigga go be the league MVP.
They'll look to convert on what'll be a 3rd and 4.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the discipline to be an elite.
I just said if they knew what they knew now, they'd have kept his ass. Everybody been saying that for years.
But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far.
He wasn't even putting up numbers like that back then, man. For real. He was shaking niggas and he was putting up highlight. He wasn't averaging no 25 a game and 27 and all that.
And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's why I say you talking about it's a difference between in the running for a 6-man or in the running for an MVP.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Newton takes it himself, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Cam Newton taking
y'all call him Steve Kerr, good coach.
And the Texans will add on to their lead.
He ain't that good of a coach.
And they wasted
it's more, it's talent. They built more talent than him to coach. Trust me. And you see the dude nigga from Cleveland, the black dude nigga stepped up when Kerr was out. Luke Walton stepped up when Kerr was out, and they was still winning. Nigga, that ain't Steve Kerr. That's that team.
This is fielded at the goal line.
What are you talking about?
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
No, he couldn't because he wasn't. I don't think he was eligible. He should have, but he wasn't eligible for that because he had he stepped in. He was a motherfucker. What they call this shit, a motherfucker. What's the word I'm looking for?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. He went to the Lakers after his good. He went to the Lakers after that. On my mama. He went to the Lakers after, bro. We talking about when he stepped in. He filled in for Steve Kerr during the whole season, and they said he couldn't get Coach of the Year because he was an intern. He wasn't a coach. He was an intern coach, bro. And after that season, he had a good season as an intern coach with the Warriors. That's when he went to the Lakers. On my mama.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
No, I'm just saying, it ain't, come on, man. You can go out there. I bet you can go out there a little later. You can go out there game 1 of the season with the Warriors, nigga, and I bet y'all gonna make the playoffs. I ain't Steve Kerr. It's the motherfucking team.
Out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, T.J. Watt, there on the coverage.
Right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the
Oh,
mind.
my mom, fuck no, nigga, that was LeBron, nigga. Come on, man.
Stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys. Because the offensive
Y'all
guys
gotta understand that was Mark Jackson too.
On defense, what do you want to do?
Right, that's my bad, Lowe's.
And tackle them in front.
LeBron got it.
Their zone coverage. Figure out where the first down.
No, I ain't lying, nigga. That was Mark Jackson's team, and the white man fired Mark Jackson. And Steve Kerr came in with the team already in place. Mark Jackson. Rock know Mark Jackson a better coach than Steve Kerr.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up.
Oh, my mama, that's what I'm saying. And they fired my nigga after good because he black. There was some bull. He didn't get along with the owners, and they fired him, bro. Steve Kerr came in with the team already in place.
He comes back with one complete.
Hey, Brock, who the fuck is Eric Spoelstra? Nigga without LeBron and them down there in Miami, you wouldn't got no motherfucking rings, nigga.
Looking sharp on this drive for the Jags.
That's what I'm talking about. Real talk.
On first down, Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice game, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have
Kevin Durant can't make the whole team better like LeBron James can, dog. That's my point, and I'm done with it.
This is caught. And he takes it in.
LeBron James ain't no score.
Jacksonville. Virgil Green,
right.
His second
he's
touchdown.
Don't say he do everything on the floor. Tell me he's more than a scorer. That's all I want to hear.
To 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans
so sick of niggas, dog. Instead of talking basketball, they just try to bring up shit because they hate LeBron James instead of just speaking the actual facts, man. I'm not hating on Kevin Durant, bro.
When a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time,
LeBron went up 3 games to 1 on Miami. Neither nigga in the Western Conference.
Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You saying what don't matter, but what do matter?
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Man, Miami wasn't even good. Nigga, when he... On my kids, they wasn't good when he joined Miami, nigga.
They'll run it again here.
Right. Listen, do your ears block. That was 06. Nigga, he ain't go down to Miami 2012 type shit, nigga. D-Wade knees was fucked up in there. Man, y'all niggas don't know.
2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I said D-Wade knees was fucked up, bro. When LeBron, D-Wade wasn't the same D-Wade when LeBron went third.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
Right.
No, I'm with you.
Kobe wasn't even winning no championships at that time. That was San Antonio shit. No, Kobe ain't. Right. Come on now.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out.
But that was about 06, 07, Kobe, they came back about 09. That was about 09. Yeah.
Off to the right. And this
they would have 3-peated, but they lost. They would have 3-peated, but they lost.
He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed.
That's when they went and got Andrew Bynum. And Paul Gasol and Brian Ortiz.
From midfield, here's Allen. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Who D-Wade win that first win? Who D-Wade win that first ring?
That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct
you just want to say some shit, little Larry, and you ain't even asking. You way in left field, some up there.
The pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Brandon,
how could you say them facts and this man averaging triple-double with 30 points a game in the playoffs? And you talking about another nigga won the race?
I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
Hey, block, Google it. I bet you both of them had 41 points. You talking about the game? Both of them put up 40 in back-to-back games, nigga. Google it. That's the only year they beat Golden State. You talking about the year they beat Golden State?
Time for a break.
I'm done talking to you,
finish this one off after
this.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll toss to Davis.
Who won? I can't order with you about Tim Duncan and Spurs. Who was they running?
Like a lawn chair. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
They were running their motherfucking body. Couldn't no big fundamentals. Couldn't nobody stop them. Shit.
Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
Big fundamental.
Third and long, it's Newton.
He's like Belichick. No, not ever. You got Phil Jackson, nigga. He's bowing down with Phil Jackson.
The man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like
triangle.
Easy now.
Triangle outfit. That's why Pat Riley and Phil Jackson.
A lot of points. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit.
Rudy Tom Jonathan. Rudy T.
And you just wonder.
But he ain't no Pat Riley. He ain't no Pat Riley or no Phil Jackson. But he good. He ain't no Phil Jackson or no Pat Riley. Rudy Tom Jonathan. That's his name.
Oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. The Jaguars.
Yeah, he was. He was a great coach, but I'm just saying he wasn't.
As they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
All I'm saying is, Block, when we say Pat Riley and Phil Jackson, you can compare 1,000 niggas to them. They could be good and great, but just not them. Yeah, that's with the Lakers. Pat Riley took his greatness from the Lakers to Miami. He went everywhere. That's like Phil Jackson. Who Kareem was with before the Lakers?
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at first and goal situation.
Good, nigga. That's where he got his numbers with the Bucks. If you notice.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this is caught now for a late touchdown.
That's where he got his motherfucking fame. We put all the points up with Milwaukee.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best to did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
They'll run with Davis. Got some real estate inside the 30. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Houston.
That's good shit.
A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans will extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Jaguars getting set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Gun! 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 All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over, 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 over!
Allen now on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Gun! 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 Over, 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 over!
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Gun! 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 Gun!
Well, since you have to last,
On 3rd down.
Yeah, it was a good game, man. 37-41.
Brings up 4th down.
So
This defense was
14-7
definitely alert to the
last
possibility
episode.
of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Man up. I mean, match up well with them. Shit, I know better.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Gun! 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 Gun!
Now Allen, got to have this one. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
Y'all saying all this shit about KD. Y'all have to feel that KD is unappreciated for his announcers and all this shit. All you hear from LeBron.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
No, LeBron, motherfucking basketball genius.
His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
Block, I can be attention. You can be attention who all you want. If ain't nobody talking about you, ain't nobody then what, Block. That's all I'm saying.
So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2. They'll look to throw. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton going down to a knee.
You should do it. You can't do it.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Texans, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they will try to turn it around next week as they head down to Carson for a matchup with the LA Chargers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn, that should have been a pick, bro. I ain't gonna show that motherfucker. That's good blocking. Boom. Boom. What the fuck is that? No, throw the ball now. We ran the same blitz over and over. This is a good pick right here. That was a touchdown, Lowe's. God damn. No, they probably would have gave him that bullshit. He wanted to go out with that. Yeah, I gotta get up at 4. Drive up to Columbia.